Thank you, I'm glad to be here. So I'm a director and also a scriptwriter of the movie called Plastic. Um, I'm a commercial director and I made lots of commercials, the successful one in Czech Republic, and I also work as a creative director in an agency on many of them. And I also I also made some short documentaries and some multimedia stuff. But the short film I was always wondering about is like the logical next step for me, or better say the next like step up, because it's for me something more valuable than the commercial. So the Plastic, it's set to the modern contemporary society where there are three main characters. One of them is a ecology activist, a woman who have a chance to have a speech on the huge ecology summit. There is also a straight-edge amateur bodybuilder living in a drug-free subculture, and he really wants to win a bodybuilding competition, of course without any supplements, which is very hard for him. And there is a promiscuity woman, a political lobbyist, which is using a women weapon for political lobbyism. And all of these characters are the typical member of the modern society, where there is a lot of pressure to them to be successful, exceptional, responsible, or at least beauty somehow. And when the people cannot reach this success, they forgetting their morality and start to behave bad. They can cheat, they lie, they corrupt. And at this time, the minor thing happened. Actually, it's a major thing for the movie, but it's a water distribution problem in some piece of a metropolitan city. In one district, there is a run out of water in one district, and it's make a conflict for the characters. And actually, the running out of water is a big fear of the modern society, as well as too much plastic. So there is a symbolism in it, and it's also link all the story which is in the movie. So, for example, there is a woman. She spent one night stand with the muscle guy from a gym, and the guy is married, but who cares now? And on the morning, she woke up alone, and the guy had to leave to the bodybuilding competition. And she woke up alone and finds a message explaining that he had to leave, and after she's about to leave, she can just slam the door and just don't tell anyone. So she acts like home and goes straight to the toilet and made a duty there. So, and when she went to flush, she realized that there is no water because the water distribution problem, it's not possible to flush down the poop. So she didn't want to let it like this. And the only thing what came to her mind was like, use a plastic bag to put it out. So she did it, and it was a brilliant idea. Problem seems solved. So she take a coat and slammed the door, but she forget the bag on the shoe cabinet inside. So meanwhile, the bodybuilder is driving to the competition, and because he is a straight edge and living a drug-free life, and he also knows that there is very important to drain the body out of the water before the competition to have the better shape of the body. So that's why he's driving naked in a plastic raincoat in a car with the heating on. sweating, because this is the only natural way how to get your body loose of water. But on the highway, he's losing his consciousness, and she drives to the roadside cafe and kill many people there. And imagine his wife. It's like coming home, and first thing is a poop in the plastic bag on the shoe cabinet, and after that, she right after she received information about her dead husband, which is died with all the details with the plastic and stuff. And it's even worse because she is an ecology activist, like fighting against plastic. So this is kind of like irony of fate. And there's lots of these storylines, and the movie is stuffed with the situation and action like this. And that's why the storytelling is very like steeply evolving and very fast. But I think it's the short is a perfect form for this, because the audience can keep attention for this particular time. And we are about, sorry.
The budget maybe, or something like that.
We are about the beginning of the production, and the project is supported by Czech Film Fund, and the budget is slightly harder for a short, is 114,000. But we've already half budget. We have already half of the budget, so we are looking for the other source of financing and some sort of.
And are you planning to shoot within the spring? Or depends from the co-production situation.
Actually, we are managing it, but we want to shoot next year, so we've got some time to manage it, and definitely we are looking for some co-producers.
Okay, thank you. Plastic, Tomasz Braczek.
Thank you.
Thank you.